I'm like, this is gonna be a boy, this is gonna be a boy. Akaniambia, you see how it looks, right? The moment I nearly hit 7 months, I was like a very different person. This is my first vlog. Na nimeanza tu kuongea tu fwa. It's like I'm used to this. But my menses were late, and the first time I tested, ilikuja the testing kit. See, ikikuwa 2 lines, that means you're pregnant. Ikikuja line moja, you're not. So for me, yangu haikukuja kitu yoyote. Haikukuja 1 line, haikuja 2, it was just blank. So immediately I googled, and ikaniambia it either means the test is invalid, or it either means test yako iko invalid, ama it means that the pregnancy hormone isn't visible yet. Kwangu nilikuwa nimejiambia, maybe I just tested a bit too early, or I'm just not pregnant. So I waited to see my periods. So I waited for like 1 week or 2 weeks. I think ilikuwa 1 and some few days. I waited and nothing came. Nikajiambia, ai hapana, let me just test mara pili. So the second time I tested, ilikuja a very visible line. Like those 2 lines, they were very visible. And yeah, hapo ndo nikajua I'm pregnant. I was pregnant. The first person niliambia was the father to the kid, of which I was very emotional about me finding out. I was very emotional, by the way. I think I cried after telling him, ama before telling him. But, you know, for him, he was fine. He was... yeah, but now, ikakuja, me telling my side of the family, ama other people. And, yeah, sikuwaambia immediately. I took some time off because I was so confused. I was emotional. Thoughts, mafikira. I'm like, so what happens if you know, just so many thoughts really flood my mind. So I told myself, itajipatia some few weeks. And yeah, I gave myself some few weeks. Because of it, honestly, when you're a young person and maybe you had plans, and then something like that inakuja, you need to be ready for any type of reactions that you'll receive from other people. So for me, nilikuwa tu najiprepare. Whatever happens. Hizo 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I decided to tell other people including I'm saying my family and friends. I decided to tell, you know, those people. And venye niliwaambia, I received mixed reactions, and every type of reactions that I got. And yeah, so from there, I can say things got hard. Things did get hard, but it was manageable. After ushaambia kila mtu akona different opinions. You know, watu wanakuja na advices, watu wanakuja na, you know, their own experiences, wanakuambia, oh, yangu ilikuanga hivi na hivi. But sasa zenye mimi nilikuwa nasikia ni zile mbaya, you know. Experiences mbaya and bad advices and bad takes on things. And mtu anakuambia venye, you know, ali experience such a traumatic birth, labor, delivery. And mind you, uko tu like 2 months ama 3 months. You know, at that time pia unadeal na nausea, unadeal na morning sickness. Uko na utoto sicknesses, lakini bado kuna mtu anakuja na kuambia, hey, wewe ngoja, wewe hata bado yako haijakushika vizuri. And I had fears, obviously. I had infused fears because I was just okay before, you know, these people started telling me all kinds of stories. I had fears. Now I started having fears. Oh, what if this, what if that? But I think my mindset ilikuja kuchange along the way. Mindset yangu ilikuja tu kuchange because I'm like, this is my first time, and people are just projecting their own fears onto me. And yeah, I think I dealt with it vizuri, but your mindset ilikuja kuchange after nime experience some really bad moments, because For me, I nearly overthink kila kitu, una overthink everything. You really have to overthink, because if it's your first time, unajiuliza maswali zenye hakuna mtu by that akujibu hizo maswali, it's only you. So yeah, but I told myself, you know what, no, my mindset really needs to change, and I started viewing things in a different way. And slowly I accepted myself, I accepted my situation, and I started embracing it. I started taking pictures, nilianza kudocument. If you do follow me on Instagram, you know I do post pictures of my pregnant belly and my pregnant self. For me, as I might look for people who have positive things to say, to tell you about being pregnant and about giving birth. Just positive things, As much as you don't have everything figured out, at least do what you can to keep your mind at peace. And usitafute tu mastori mbaya mbaya kuhusu watu wanaenda kuzaa, because that thing, it will shock you. So, but even after hearing those horror stories, after zimeniletea uoga, I really told myself, you know what, I really want to see what my body is capable of. Wacha tu nione tu, ataka itakuwa mbaya aje, of which I'm not hoping. I told myself, wacha nione venye itakuwa, regardless of what will happen, because you really have to prepare for both. If it's normal delivery, if it's yes, you have to prepare yourself for both. My first trimester, nilikuwa na morning sickness, nilikuwa morning sickness, I wasn't eating, nilikuwa na lose weight, and obviously mafikira pia zilikuwa mingi, because the what if questions, they were just on my mind, and everyone is just like, are you ready, are you this, are you, so I was dealing with a lot of things my first trimester, and for some reason nilikuwa tu nimechoka. Hey, kuchoka, nilikuwa nimechoka vibaya sana, and I wasn't doing anything, but I was so tired. I was extremely tired, and a lot of thoughts were on my mind, overthinking, over analyzing things. I wasn't eating, nilikuwa na nausea, kusikia kutapika ovyo ovyo, and ukisikia kutapika and then utapike na hakuna kitu umekula, unasikia mwili imechoka, and then ukichoka, ukitry kulala, mawazo mingi zinakuja. I had the worst first trimester. It was so bad, it was very bad, honestly. But the second trimester ilikuja, hapo sasa ndio ilianza kunihit, I'm pregnant, because nilikuwa naenda ultrasounds, and I feel like hapo ndio nilianza kufeel vizuri. Second trimester ilikuja ultrasounds, because I could see my baby kwa the scans, and ungeambiwa, oh, this is the neck, this is the what, and you would see, I'd see my child just ako tu hapo, ako sawa, the heartbeat pia. That was, I think, hiyo ndio kitu ilifanya zuri, because I was dealing with a lot my first trimester. So second trimester was an eye opener for me. The ultrasounds, the whatever, and I was so eager to know about the gender. I was so eager. Yani mimi nilikuwa tu nataka kujua gender. Every clinic that I went, because I used to go monthly clinics, every month ningeenda, ningesema nataka ultrasound. And you're not supposed to have so many ultrasounds. Mi ningesema nataka ultrasound. I think unafaa kuwa na like 3 ultrasounds during a pregnancy, 3 to 4, I'm not sure. But the clinic that I started off with, I was demanding, I need to know, I need an ultrasound. So ningeenda ultrasound, just because I wanted to know the gender. And I had a very good nurse, by the way. She was just, I think, around my age, so tulikuwa tunaelewana vizuri. I think alikuwa nurse wa, those 2 ultrasound thingies, and she ambia, nikae some certain positions, like lala his side, ndo tujue kama, ndo mtoto ako in the right position, so that we can know her gender. And yeah, I think mi nilikuja kujua the gender around 4 months. Before ama ni 5, 4 to 5 hapo, around 4, 5 hapo ndo nilijua the gender. But I wasn't really sure, because she wasn't also sure. So ni ile tu, we are just picking. But Anesha, because the baby was, miguu zake zilikuwa all over, so we had a good view on her area, and the nurse was like, yeah, this is a girl. So She told me it was a girl, and I was like, are you sure? Are you sure? Because maybe during my first trimester, I don't know, I had this feeling that I'll have a boy. Yani nilikuwa tu nimejiaminia, nilikuwa tu like, kuna this sijui inaitwa gut feeling. I was feeling it. I'm like, this is gonna be a boy, this is gonna be a boy. But for some reason niliambiwa it's a girl. Mpaka sikuwa namwamini, sikuamini huyo nurse. Because I'm like, what do you mean it's a girl? Hebu angalia vizuri. Mpaka kanionyesha kwa the monitor from the screen. Akaniambia, you see how it looks, right? And just I immediately knew it was a girl. So also my mindset ika shift, because for me I was preparing for a boy. Nilikuwa nimeanza kufikiria maisha yangu having a son. So I changed, but I think it got better. It got better. Just imagining myself having a little daughter. It changed, and it changed for the better though. It did. The third trimester yenye niko sahi, my last trimester, ama kuna kwanga na fourth trimester, I'm not sure. Now I'm 37, 38, between 37 and 38 weeks pregnant. Fast forward to that trimester. Sasa hapo ndo nikaanza kukuwa na like, I'm someone who's really into skincare things, hygiene things. I was really taking care of my skin before pregnancy. Yani mi ningepata just a little bit of hyperpigmentation, dark spot, pimple, I would act on it immediately. I'm still buying, expensive skincare, but in products that you can't use because you're pregnant. So I had to stop. I was using retinol, whatever, and I had to stop because ingredients are really harmful to the baby. So apart from that, I'm someone who's into skincare, right? Ningepata kapimple kamoja, I would act on it. Ningepata hyperpigmentation sijui wapi, sijui ni sunburn, I would act on it. And I was so cautious about me getting a sunburn. Ningebuy sunscreen, I would apply my sunscreen, my what. But ikafika time sasa during my third trimester, nikaanza kupata acne. Mind you, I've never had acne. I don't know the difference between acne and pimples, but I just know they're just some ni tu vitu tu tunakuanga kwa either uso yako, your chest area, ama your whatever, your back. So to me, the only thing I've ever experienced before pregnancy was pimples. So nilikuwa na pimples, utapata ni pimples moja, pimples mbili hapa, ingine huko juu. But now hazijai jaa hivo, so I got the, and ni mbaya because kuna ile acne inakuja, unajua itaisha, this is just ile acne unaonaga from social media, people complaining about it. The acne that I got during my third trimester was worse. I actually thought maybe niko allergic to some type of food I'm eating. But during my clinic visits, niliambiwa, this is normal actually. Yeah, and zitakuja kukua even more darker. So I got acne around my chest area, and I got acne kwa my back, kwa mgongo. And why it was bad. It's still bad because, I think hakuna solution. The only solution ni we ngoja mtoto atoke so that your hormones can stabilize. So akishatoka, hormones stabilize, now you can act on them. So right now I'm dealing with acne, stretch marks. Even before I got pregnant, I had stretch marks because I don't know if they're genetic or it's just me gaining weight during my years, but I've had stretch marks, but stretch marks zangu hazikuwa hivyo. Sahi zimezidi. Sahi ziko like, they're too much. Ziko kwa my belly. My stretch marks are really stretch marking, like ziko, and then they're white. So I have stretch marks. I'm dealing with a lot of stretch marks. Kwa my arms, kwa my, I'm just dealing with a lot of stretch marks. And pia kuchoka sana. Your face getting swollen, my face sahi, my nose. Yani I'm just dealing with a lot of physical changes. Then I didn't know zitanipata because you see, during my second trimester nilikuwa tu nakaa mtu hata hana mimba, nilikuwa nakaa tu msichana, nilikuwa nakaa tu kasichana tu, even people would just, mtu angeniona uso angeniambia, you don't even look pregnant, you don't look this. The moment nili hit 7 months, I was like a very different person. kutembea, walking style, sauti pia sijui imechange. I'm out of breath almost all the time. So like the physical changes imekuja kunipata during my 3rd trimester, and I didn't know itanipata hivi because I used to see those 2 women online, before I got pregnant and after, and I was like, oh, that's too much. So imenifanyikia, but honestly si sana vile, because si sana, but you can notice some few changes. If you know me personally, you can notice some few changes around my face, around my mouth, and just everywhere. So that's my 3rd trimester. When kuchoka, the belly getting so big, and delivery. Personally, mi nataka kuzaa tu normal. I feel like everyone anatakanga kuzaa normal. But I'm also preparing myself for CS, because you never know what will happen. Yeah, I'm just choosing to be really optimistic. I really had to change my beliefs on birth, on pregnancy, being exposed to bad stories, the journeys, and unajiaffirm. Affirmations do really help. Affirmations, yoga, hizi vitu unasikia, dates, pineapples, whatever. I don't know if they do help, but it doesn't hurt to try. The one thing that I will miss about being pregnant is how everyone is so nice to you. Kwanza hizi miezi za mwisho mwisho, people wanakuona, you're carrying big. Even kwa clinics, people, like, just strangers are really nice to you. So I think that's one thing I'll miss about being pregnant. I don't think I'll miss anything else. Honestly, because sahi nasikia ni kama nimechoka tu. I'm just tired. This is my first vlog. Na nimeanza tu kuongea tu fwa. It's like I'm used to this. But I just really wanted to share that journey. And I don't know, I'm really, the phone that I'm using iko na some shida za speaker, so sijui kama imecut sound mahali, but just bear with me as this is my first time. But anyways, apart from that, I'm gonna do a vlog. I'm gonna vlog my delivery, labor thing. I'm gonna vlog all that. So make sure you subscribe, share, comment. If you have some really interesting stories about birth, a pregnancy, some positive stories, please, you can also share a comment. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe, because I'm planning to vlog my delivery. I can say my journey imekuwa 80% good, 80% positive. I don't have any traumatic thing that happened to me during my pregnancy. It has all been good. So if you're a first time warrior like me, just choose vitu pia una consume kwa social media. Kila mtu akona their own different takes about pregnancy, and the good thing is just do what feels right for you. If you're choosing to continue with the pregnancy, because most people don't, if you're choosing to accept your situation, also choose not to listen to some advices, because they're not good. It's just people projecting their fears to you. Just do what feels right for you. And right now for me, I'm just hoping I meet good nurses and doctors, and pakuna watu wanapiga makelele. I'm just choosing to take it a day at a time, and I hope and I pray that I get good nurses, good doctors, because pia wao wanachangia kwa experience yako ya kwanza sana sana. And yeah, that's it for me, for my little story. So just subscribe if you want to see more videos.